saw a TikTok yesterday joking about architecture students and their urges to put like grass roofs and plants everywhere, and I related to that a lot. I feel like we as simmers also share this same desperate desire to put plants everywhere. I don't know what it is, but like even in my Twitch chat, literally anytime I do a build, somebody is like, hey, what if you made like a rooftop garden? What if there was like a grass roof or like a plant trellis? What if you put plants everywhere? It's just a constant suggestion. And so I think today I'm gonna feed into all of our deep desires and I'm gonna make a house with a plant roof. Eco Lifestyle was like born for this moment. We have so many things in that pack that are perfect for this. If you Google eco-friendly home, you'll find a ton of stuff like this, which is like identical to what we have in Eco Lifestyle. I mean, even down to the slats and the wood wall and this metal wall, like we have all of this. I don't really know what our house is gonna look like. I just know that I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll even make it into a tiny home. It's a really small lot, so we could totally do that. Maybe like a little tiny house with a cool rooftop hangout on half and then some plants on the other half. I don't know, let's just do it all. I might also try and do like platform steps going up to it. I don't really know what it's gonna look like, but I'm gonna try so hard to make this interesting. We could probably use some of this cool fence and then have like a little patio space down here and then some plants or something back here. Again, I'm not really 100% sure what I'm going for with this. I'm kind of just winging it and hoping that it'll come together. Oh no. Oh, I forgot. If we're gonna do a tiny house, we can't use all these platforms. Well, never mind. It doesn't have to be a tiny house. It can be a small house, but it doesn't need to be like technically a tiny house. If the game wants to be weird about the tile count, that's fine. That's their problem. So should we just do like a ladder there in the corner and that's how you access the roof? And then I was picturing this whole part would be like greenery. I feel like I'm gonna wanna have more like shape to this or something. Platforms must have area. What does that mean? It does. Like, what are you talking about? Maybe we could have this part be a little bit lower and then maybe it could still have plants on it as well, but it's just a slightly different height so that there's more shape going on up here. We do have like some kind of cool fences and stuff that we could use, although I guess I didn't really think about the fact that it was gonna be like that. Platforms can be so weird. It makes it like so difficult to figure out what to do when everything is like all these weird heights. I might expand this out a tiny bit because I'm thinking there's a really cool glass item from Island Living. I wonder if we can try and use that on here somehow and then have like, I don't know, a hole in the roof, I guess. I think I like how that looks. It's kind of cool to have like a skylight in there. I'll be the first to admit that I think this is a little bit ugly. I'm really trying to like make it work, but I don't really know what I'm doing with this. Do you need to have a fence? Can you guys just like hang out on the roof? Well, I guess they don't like need to have a fence. They won't fall off or anything. It's The Sims 4, but I think that if we're gonna make this into like a rooftop hangout space, we probably should have a fence. I do really like the color of this wood. I think that that's kind of a cool feature. And I think it looks good with the blue, maybe? See, that actually looks really cool with that window right there like that. I wonder if we could try and mimic, that makes things a little bit darker, but it's a similar color to what's on the window. Oh, here we go. Lil Simsie is building with blue again. It's gray. It's not blue, it's gray. It's different, okay? It isn't the same thing. I think I want to try and do like some sort of full plant wall or something. I don't really know exactly what I'm going for with this, but I like the idea of turning this into all plants somehow. Eco Lifestyle has some cool stuff. I mean, we have a lot of things like these little overhangs and we have like these little wall plants that I kind of think are ugly. Look at the texture on that. Isn't that weird? I'm kind of trying to figure out a way to make this part of the wall look a little bit more interesting. I just want to add in like some more interesting shapes and stuff places. Oh, that is so weird. Can I rotate that? No? Why? Okay, I don't really know what to do about this. I guess if I F5 place it, I can get it over a little. Okay, that's probably better. I don't know, it's just random. Do you think we could try and do something interesting with this? Or is that like kind of random, how it's just there? I don't know. I kind of like it, especially once we get the plants on the roof. It might look cool. This is so annoying. Why are the columns like that? I want to use those cool columns, but they just look so weird. I feel like nothing fits well with them. I'm gonna come back to this. This part's kind of weirding me out. I hate to just use the same window everywhere, but it actually looks really good most places that I'm putting it. I wonder if I could try to use these things from Eco Lifestyle to make some sort of like custom trellis. I don't know if that's entirely too much, because with this fence, it's seeming like too much. But maybe once I put some plants on it, it'll start to seem like not too much. I think it's too much. I like the plant wall idea, but maybe not that plant wall. It's just a lot of this color wood. We could probably use something like this as a little bit of detail in the corner. And then we'll have like planter boxes and furniture. I'm not really sure what to do about this overhang thing. Like, I don't really know how to decorate it. I guess I could make that have plants on it too. Let's just put plants everywhere. Hold on, is this like so ugly? Or is that kind of interesting? Because I feel like that might be kind of cool to have that like up on the side of the wall. I don't know. Should I have them be evenly stacked like that? I honestly kind of like it, but I can't tell if it's really weird or not. Maybe I'll let that sit there for a little bit too and then revisit. Oh no. Any of the colors that I'm trying to put on the platforms look kind of bad. I really wanted to use them, but I think it's kind of weird. Should I just do a staircase? We have one that kind of matches. There's even a railing that kind of matches. I think this one looks okay. I'll probably put some plants around the sides too, which will help to hide it. So maybe I could put the platforms back in the front. Let me see how that looks when it's in better lighting. Cause that, I mean, it's fine. Okay, I have to stop getting distracted. I need to like actually put plants on the roof now, cause that was the entire goal of this whole video. I just need to decide what kind. Cause like this one is good. A lot of times in the past, I've used like this sort of thing, put everywhere. I do like how that looks. I've also used this. Maybe we could like combine some of it to make it look more varied. Some of them have flowers too, but I don't really love that. Maybe I could just put in like a couple little flowers in some places and have it be mostly green. Maybe I could use some orange flowers. Like we could kind of tile in a few of those to match. I don't know. Is that ugly? I think I'm probably worrying too much. Like it actually doesn't matter. It's just a grass roof. Does that look too uniform with the pink? Does that help? And then maybe we could add in like a wind turbine or something. I think that's probably dangerous to have right next to the patio, but that's okay. Who cares? I'm wondering if I should like size down a few of these plants just to get a little bit more variation. And I think that these flowers look too samey. Oh no, maybe we could do some of these, or I guess the base game ones have a little bit more variation in them. Oh, you know what? These ones are from the outdoor retreat pack. These ones seem kind of wildflowery. Maybe that could work. Oh, I kind of like that. I think that's pretty. I like how it has the orange too, because it kind of matches some of the colors we've got out here. I'm a little bit unsure if it's smart to put this like on all of the grass parts of the roof. Like, should I do it here in the front also, or is that like really excessive? That's kind of what I'm struggling with. I guess that was the original goal. Like I had originally wanted to put it everywhere. It just feels like a lot. I tried to have some variation in the height of the flowers too. Do we think this looks okay? Maybe if I deleted that so that there was less going on in the color department, maybe that helps with it being less busy. Can I size this down? I don't know if it still works or not, but I like it better. There are so many cool plants from Eco Lifestyle. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is like too much or not. I'm really not sure. I'm adding in a lot of plants and I really don't know where the line is. Like, I'm not sure at what point it becomes excessive. I'm thinking about using some of these debug stones to get you into the backyard, but I don't really know how to do this in a way that isn't weird, because it doesn't like line up perfectly on the tile like I want it to. We also didn't get a fence gate that matches this for some reason. Here's what I've got for the landscaping. I still am not sure if I've done too much, but I kind of like filled in the lot with some more plants. I liked the idea of adding in some lights out here too that kind of spotlight the front of the house. Speaking of the house, I have not done anything to it. Now, why is that happening? Why is it that when I place a wall, it deletes my thing? Go back. Ladder top must be connected to block or terrain. It is. Oh no. Can I not have any walls inside? It seems like it's the creation of rooms that are causing problems, so maybe if I fake it. Okay, that's fine by me. I don't really care. So this will be a bedroom, this will be a bathroom. This is really small. Maybe we could have like a kitchen along this, living room, dining table, I don't know. Oh my god, really? It's the platforms. It's the platforms. Oh, that worked. Oh, that does not work. Okay. I think maybe it's having a room here under the ladder that it doesn't like. Oh my god. Why? I made this entire thing based on this ladder. Really? Ladder top must be connected to a block or terrain. Oh, okay. It's fixed. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just gonna ignore it. So here's kind of what I'm thinking for the kitchen layout. Obviously it's very small, but we could have the kitchen like this. Maybe I could do some dining. I don't know. That looks ugly. I'd like to use the eco lifestyle table, but maybe it's not for us. Eco lifestyle has so many cool things, like little lights, even these cool like plant walls and stuff. There's just so much that we can add in. I'll probably use an eco lifestyle bed. Oh my god, it is so small in here. I am not 100% certain that we're gonna be able to have a TV. Maybe if I use that little one from the tiny living pack, that might actually fit there. I could probably build, ooh, I mean, I could build walls around the kitchen, but it might be a little tight. It doesn't have to be this big one. We could just use the small one. I could use the small one and then like hang it out as far as it'll let me, so it is floating. I mean, so is the shadow. The shadow is also floating, but that's maybe a better use of the space. Totally forgot to put floors in here. I'm not gonna lie, completely forgot about them. I'm trying to use some of these like fancy eco lifestyle wallpapers, but I'm not sure where to put them or like how many of them to use. We have to be kind of careful about how much kitchen stuff I'm putting in here because we don't have a lot of open counter space. Oh, maybe we could use some of these base game like debug paintings because that looks so cool. There's not really a lot of space for much else in this bedroom though. I'm like maybe gonna be able to get some nightstands and then that's probably all. I love the idea of a ceiling fan in here. Maybe I'll put one in the living room too. It's probably hot in here. The thing is made of metal. Okay, here's what I've got so far for like the main living space. Obviously I haven't done the bathroom yet, but I decorated the bedroom like this. We've got like this little dresser space. We have this plant on the wall. There's a bed, some lamps, not really much else. In this entryway, I tried to put this little bookshelf with some clutter on it. This is like an award from Eco Lifestyle and some other little details. We have the plants here, dining table, tiny kitchen, but it makes it work. And then back here we have a living room, which also kind of works. We have a TV and everything even. Now, this bathroom, I have not really thought about. So we're gonna need to have a sink. We'll want a toilet, probably some toilet paper. Little decorations are nice. And then I'll just put a shower there in the middle. I guess maybe I'll use the Snowy Escape one because it's prettier, but we don't need to put a lot in here. This is totally functional, by the way. I have built many a bathroom like this. It's kind of necessary in tiny houses. Your Sims can walk on top of this shower, so they can just use it like a wet room, basically. And that leaves us with what I have been dreading, the rest of the yard. I'm gonna put a little trash can there. I love this little table. Maybe I could put a grill next to it. Now we just gotta figure out what to put on this roof because I wanted to have like some cute hangout stuff. I love the idea of a couch. I'm literally going through like everything in the entirety of Eco Lifestyle. Maybe I could try and fit in, I don't know, like the juice fizzing. Is that like totally random? I can't tell if this looks horrible or not. I'm just trying to put in something next to the juice fizzing because then it is less random. But I feel like, I don't know, there's just so many plants. Everywhere on this lot is just plants and more plants. This is not helping my plant problems, but I kind of want to put like some planter boxes out here because then you can grow stuff to then use in the juice fizzing machine. Oh, wow. I thought maybe I'd put a bike down, but some of these are kind of scary looking. Oh, that one is so cute. Okay, I'll use that. I am totally aware that if I put this up here, this boombox is like absolutely gonna break in the rain, but I just like the idea of playing music up here. I'm kind of struggling with how to best lay this out. I also like the idea of having a card table up here. That also just makes it a little bit more useful. Like there's actually a reason to come hang out up here because you can like play cards. I want to try something with some fairy lights. We have these ones from the kit that size up pretty well and I can place them kind of around. And this is just that light pole from the toddler fairy lights, but I'm sizing it down. Oh, you know what? That seems so nice up there. I think that the house might be done. So on the inside, obviously we have a really small living space. On the outside, we have some skill building items and some decorations. And we also have a very large number of plants. I've never done this before with like the green on on the roof. I've done grass roofs before, but I've never made a roof that's just like literally covered in plants and flowers. So part of me is kind of worried that it's like too much, but also I kind of like it. I'm gonna stick this on the gallery in case any of you want to download it. I'm running out of characters. I can't put a space there. How about that? Eco home and rooftop garden? Okay, I'm just putting it up. This probably uses way too many packs, by the way, so for that I apologize. Oh no. Okay. I was scared it wasn't gonna connect for a second there. I realized I hadn't saved. Okay, so save the game. You know what? I think my favorite part might be this glass roof and also this little rooftop hangout. I love how these fairy lights look. This house was kind of out of my comfort zone, so I hope that you enjoyed it. The next build that I'm posting is actually a honeymoon beach house. I've already built it and I think it's really good, so subscribe so you don't miss it. And with that, I'm gonna leave this video right here. Thank you for watching. Have the best rest of your day, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye, everybody. There are so many plants on this lot. There's so many on just the roof, let alone the rest of the build.